rejected you in the past, but are now very eager and desperate to align with you, or will be. There's an individual or individuals who felt like they were better than you, whether that was said outwardly or it was shown energetically or physically. This was the case, right? Whoever these people are, or this person, whatever, right? They felt like because maybe you come from a different background, or you spoke a different language, you came from a different part of town, you had a specific job, whatever the case is, right? They thought that they were more higher than you. And they weren't willing to connect with you on a human level. For some of you, they were deeply attracted to you, but because of maybe your cultural differences, or maybe your background, such as the job roles that you both have, they did not want to align with you because they were fearing about what other people would say and think. So this is an individual or a person, or people I should say, that cares about what people will think. For some of you, this individual was just straight up and down a snob. And to be honest with you, you may have so much things in common with this person, but they refuse to make that connection. For some of you, it came to the point whereby you may have been blocked from a opportunity to expand in a learning field. You were doing something that could have progressed you much further, and this person had the means to guide you, like to help you or to connect you with someone that could actually help, and they didn't want to because they felt like you were going to lower their standard in how they are valued by others. And it's very upsetting. Even me saying this is very upsetting, butterflies. They didn't feel like you could progress in their growth. They were focused on money, who can give them money, and they may have betrayed themselves and betrayed you for money. For some of you, they betrayed their own heart and aligned with others who they felt would fit the bill to society, how they look to others. For some of you, unfortunately, this individual may have sabotaged the connection because they felt like they have to be with someone that's rich, someone that's got money. And they ended up stagnating themselves. And what's going to happen is, or what is happening right now for some of you, is that you've had a transformation. You've realized that you've had many options. If you were focused on this person, maybe your whole world revolved around this one person. Trust me, listen, it happened to me before until my sister Rashida said to me, listen, that ain't the only man in the world. And I was like, I'm scared. That was then. You may feel like that now, but trust me, there's other girls and there's other guys out there. Trust me, that are on your level, that will understand who you are, that will connect to the heart of you, that are on a level that you felt was only in your imagination. Looks, charm, charisma, ambition. Trust me. And before you connect with that ideal person, you will or you have become that ideal person. Because it's all going to work. I said it before, like saying, oh, I want a person to look like this. I want them to have this car, and whatever the case is, whatever's on your list, right? You become that person that you're trying to connect with. And I feel like you're working on that, and it's working. Spirit is giving you a round of applause. And you're going to go through a transformation. I don't know why I'm seeing Marilyn Monroe in my mind's eye. It's giving that type of energy. I'm not saying to embody that energy. Some of you could actually embody that energy. But it's given you are... Because Marilyn Monroe has Neptune on her ascendant. And Neptune is a planet of illusion. So a lot of people may have projected an image onto you of what they thought you would be. And, when you've got Neptune on your ascendant, You can be a chameleon. You can change your look. I feel some of you are going to have a glow up, not just outwardly, internally. Like I said, the things that you want to become, you can become it. And the people that you want to connect with in your romantic life, even in your career, you have to become that person too. You have to become that individual. Basically what I'm saying, guys, is that you're going to be so delusional, but the delusion that you're going to be embodying is going to bring in a lot of magic. So you envisioning that person that you want to connect with, you will become that person yourself. Because there's someone out there waiting to connect with someone like you, romantically and in a business sense. You may feel like, I need a manager, or I need someone to see my work, but you have to present that type of work that you would want to, manage someone who produces that type of work. You've got to become the embodiment of what you seek outwardly. And Spirit is saying for some of you, you're at the start and end of that, or you are going to become that. You're going to transform your whole life, your whole world. Inwardly, you're going to be working on yourself. Spirit is saying to work on yourself, work on your blockages, work on the illusions around why you feel like you can't attain something, work on why you settled. This is a whole transformation right here. Work on why you seek outwardly to fill a void when there was things that needed to be taken care of around you. Your money situation, your job situation, your home life, whatever the case is, shift your focus onto what is important. Even if these people made you feel unimportant, it doesn't mean that you should treat yourself in the same way, because you are important and you are valued. These people, whoever they are, their life is going to turn upside down. You see, some people could be flying high at a time and they could be thinking that they're fresh and brand new. But the same situation that you may have been in the past, whereby they felt like they couldn't connect with you because you don't make a certain amount of money or you're from a certain background, they're going to see that you are the new wave. They're going to hear of, or they're going to see that you're making, your whole appearance might change, or you may start going out to different types of restaurants, or you may start dressing differently, or even if you're wearing Primark or Shein or Temu clothes or Amazon clothes, there's something that's going to be different about you. Your money's going to change. And this person's money situation might be a little bit funny. Your options in love is going to change. This person's going to witness or see that many people actually want to date you. Many people are drawn to you. You have choices out here. Maybe you felt like you had to be a pick-me. We've all been there, trust me. And you may have felt like they were your only option, whoever this person was. That was the only person that could help you in your career. There's other managers out there that can help you, that are stable-minded, that are not prejudiced. You may have connected with someone that had, a certain look in their mind's eye as to how someone should represent their company, and you didn't fit the bill, even though you knew that you had the talents, even though you knew that you could smash everyone on their team with your eyes closed, but they didn't choose you. They overlooked you for someone that looked how they viewed the person to look in their mind's eye. They're going to witness that you are valued for your differences. And they're going to want access. They're going to remember the time that they rejected you. They weren't connected to their heart. They're going to feel how you felt, because they're going to want access to you. And they're going to see how other people are desperate to access you also. They're going to see how other people value you. And they're going to want a second chance with you. But they're going to feel like they're stuck. They're going to feel like they're on the outside looking in. They're going to try and make amends with you. They're going to try to get you to pick them. You know, they're going to be in the pick me energy. I'm not saying it to, you know, put it out there, but this is what this card's saying to me. They're going to go through their humbling season because they're going to be connecting with their more human side. They're going to be forced to. Their spirit guides are going to force them to look at their behavior and how they treated another person. They're going to see you in your power. And I feel like maybe spirit brought you into this person or these people's life very cloaked. And you may not have felt it at the time because you were going through a lot. So you may be thinking, why am I going through this? Like, what is happening? And it was to see how these people will treat you. But you're going to be extremely successful. And spirit is going to make sure these people get a front row seat about your success. And whoever rejected you, whether that was in a working sense or a romantic sense, are going to be literally kicking themselves, possibly telling people that I knew him, I knew her, you know, I used to work with him, you know, some of you are going to be extremely successful to the point whereby you're going to be well known in whatever field that you are in. And these people are going to want to make a return with the Six of Cups. Some of them they are going to make a return. And they may try and remind you of the time when you had less. They may try and humble you as well, though. So just be quite mindful. Or they're going to try and trigger you. But you would have done so much healing that whatever ploy or tactics they try won't work. You may reject them because they may connect you to a pain that you want to forget. There's going to be an energy of desperation for some of you. This person may start bombarding you with phone calls and text messages, desperate to meet up, desperate to access you, to offer you a position, to offer you commitment. For some of you, you may get a proposal. For some of you, this person may say, would you be my girl? Would you be my guy? Or they may start acting like you're together and you're like, but what? Who? Some of you may decide to reconnect with this individual and hash it out with them. And it could lead to actual marriage for some of you. Or some type of commitment with the Ace of Pentacles. But one thing is for sure, you're going to level up. Where you are now, you're not going to be in the same positions from now until the next 10 years. You're not. Or for some of you, from now until the end of the year. December time, your money's going to be high. Your stability is going to be high. Some of you may move home. You're definitely going to get some type of position of power. Or, you know, this is Capricorn energy. Capricorn rules the 10th house. This talks about status. This talks about recognition. This talks about your career. How you're seen in the work field. You are going to be very established in the work field. You're going to work your way up. Someone's going to give you a chance. A boss can take you under their wing and connect you to someone that can catapult you into some high prestigious position for some of you. And these people are going to be sitting back. Some of them are going to be brave and they're going to come back in. But there's going to be a desperation to access you because what they're chasing after, or what they will chase after, was staring them in the face all along. It just took them a while to see it.